Well, I know that Makai Ntini is a big fan of sports development. We're going to be chatting to him in a little while on the show. I'll get his thoughts on SA cricket and everything else. But I'm going to ask you to brace yourself now, because we've got some explosive rugby action and a whole bag of tricks coming in. Our youth sport really did get me excited about what is happening in our youth sports at the moment. Guys, keep those headlines coming. Let us know what is happening at your school in your area. Man, this is a cracker. Check it out.
Now, turning to hockey, Friday evening saw the first matches of an evenly contested derby played out on the AstroTurf as Wynberg's first team squared up against their Paarl counterparts. Paarl started out the game slowly as their first team looked rather nervous on the ball and lost possession regularly. Wynberg were the epitome of composure, spreading the ball with ease and using every inch of the turf. The difference in the coaches' expressions during the first half was a mirror of their team's performances. Inevitably, Wynberg went ahead and were leading the away side by 2-0 at the half-time interval. A dejected-looking Paarl had to rethink their strategy, whilst Wynberg were being told to do much of the same. The second half started the same way in which the first half had ended, with Wynberg dominating proceedings. However, with the game looking a foregone conclusion, the Gim boys found their spirit and fought back. They scored twice to take the game down to the wire, and if it weren't for the heroics of Robert McKinley between the posts, they would have surely given their healthy advantage away completely. As things stood, though, Wynberg prevailed, and were hoping this was a good sign ahead of the rugby clash between two unbeaten sides the following day. The pain of last season's crushing defeat showed less in the nerves of the rugby boys and more in the rock-solid preparation clearly put in by the Wynberg outfit for a bruising encounter with a team that includes no less than 6 Western Province school players. One of the best youngsters in the country, Andre Pollard, leads that pack, and Wynberg would have been fully aware of the attacking potential of Gim's halfback pairing off, of course, their unmatched platform provided by the Gimmy forwards. Using the weather conditions to their favour, with Justin Scott leading from the front and the Southern Suburbs lads working as a unified outfit, Wynberg were able to absorb much of Gim's attacking forays, making good use of counter-attacking ball when they could. Prop Tyler Reichhardt almost getting over the line before they were rewarded for their team effort, with the forwards driving over for the game's first try. With seconds left on the clock and the game locked at 10-7 to Wynberg, tension on the field boiled over. Gim were awarded the foul, one of 4 kickable penalties in the last 5 minutes, and they chose to run each one. While Wynberg really impressed with their defence and spirit on the day, making the top-ranked side look somewhat ordinary at times, Gim and their captain showed their table-topping class and their school's ethos of always playing for the win when the number 10 and now SA under-20 Pollard went over for a very hard-fought game-winning try. He was quick to put his team's performance in perspective.
We had a great off-season. We really put in the hours, and the guys are conditioned, so we'll have one injury this whole year so far. So it's looking great, and the guys, they play for each other, they play for the badge, and that's what it's all about. It's just a hunger for win. We didn't come to the occasion today. The guys didn't play their hard side. In the last 5 minutes, they showed some balls, and it worked.
Justin Scott, the Wynberg captain, was easily a shoo-in for the Expresso man of the match. Clearly coming so close took its toll.
Yeah, no, they're number 1 in the country for a reason. As you can see, they gave us a big run for our money and they won it. I think our team bonded well. It's because of that we played with such great heart and effort. I think that we're going to come back harder. I think the loss has given us a lot of oomph to go into the next game. I think we don't want to have this feeling again, so we're going to go into all our games with full heart.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.